Hi, good morning. Excuse me. Randy Wallace here. And it's another beautiful day. Maybe we're supposed to get a little rain later today, but it's beautiful right now. So we take what we get and enjoy it. So, in our book, Think and Grow Rich, I just read a couple pages here about Henry Ford and his determination for creating a V-8 engine. And well, first let's say that the closing line here in a paragraph that I underlined. The object of this book is to help all who seek it to learn the art of changing their minds from failure consciousness to success consciousness. We could talk a lot about that. And we'll describe some of this here. Another weakness found in altogether too many people is the habit of measuring everything and everyone by their own impressions and beliefs. Some who will read this will believe that no one can think and grow rich. They cannot think in terms of riches because their thought habits have been steeped in poverty, want, misery, failure, and defeat. There's a lot that can be unpacked there in that little sentence. But it comes down to you're going to get what you think about. When you constantly think of poverty, of not having and wishing, well, you're never going to get anywhere because that's what's keeping you back. Your mind is not thinking creatively. You're thinking all the bad things. You've got to change and you got to think about all the good things that you want. It's the good things that will bring you success. We foolishly believe that our own limitations are the proper measure of limitations. In other words, what we think is a success is what we want to measure other people by. Or what we think a failure is how we measure other people. Or today, I think the probably a good reference term today is profiling. We look at somebody, the way they dress, the way they act, the clothes they wear, like I said, dress, their haircut, how long, if not, unkept, neat, dressed nice, dressed bad, it's what people get judged by. And it's how I judge. I try not to judge somebody by that, but we all do. It's it's human nature. And now this says that a few years back. Now remember, when this book was written and was published in 1937. So this is talking 20s, early 30s, maybe late 20s. Ford decided to produce his now famous V8 motor, the engine. He chose to build an engine with the entire 8 cylinders cast in one block. He instructed his engineers to produce a design for the engine. The design was placed on paper, but the engineers agreed to a man that it was simply impossible to cast an 8-cylinder gas engine block in one piece. I'm not an engineer, but okay. It seems simple today, but we've been doing it for 100 years. Ford said, produce it anyway. But they replied, it's impossible. Ford, go ahead, Ford commanded, and stay on the job until you succeed, no matter how much time is required. The engineers continued. They went ahead. Uh, 6 months went by. They hadn't come up with the change or the design that would work. Then after another 6 months passed and still no progress, the engineers tried every conceivable plan to carry out the orders, but the thing seemed out of the question, impossible. At the end of the year, Ford checked with his engineers, and again they informed him that they had found no way to carry out his orders. Ford, go right ahead. I want it, and I'll have it. They went ahead, and then, as if by a stroke of magic, the secret was discovered. Ford determination had won once more. Okay, so we get down here. Henry Ford is a success because he understands and applies the principles of success. And one of these is desire, knowing what one wants. So maybe something jumped out at you in that little reading. I know I don't read it verbatim, and I add my little comments to it, but I hope that helps bring it more clarity and understanding. I read it and I try to, it's written in 1930s English. So I try to bring a little more modern perspective to what's being said, like the engine. Today, that's not a big deal. Today, we're making V10s and V12s, So it's learning. It's having the desire, setting the goal, and not stopping short of it. Again, that's one of those big principles in this book, having the desire to achieve something, to have something, to get it. Okay? So I am a facilitator and a consultant with Proctor Gallagher Institute. So if you would like to study this more in depth and learn how to change your future and how to make your dreams come true, because if you can put it on paper, the program will show you how to do it. Okay? So thank you very much. Have a great day. Hit the little button, subscribe, like it, make a comment. If you want to talk to me, leave me a message, direct message me, whatever, and we'll reach out and talk. Okay? Thanks. Have a great day.